Hello everyone, welcome to the yarn bowl. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to crochet this cute textured stitch called as Pebble Stitch. So we work this stitch back and forth on right side and then turning towards the wrong side, and it goes on and on. It gives a very good texture to your work. Maybe it's a baby blanket or dishcloth or anything you create with this stitch. It gives a nice 3D look to it, and the texture is so beautiful. It looks like little pebbles, so it's called as Pebble Stitch. Now let's see how to crochet this beautiful stitch, the Pebble Stitch. The written instruction of this stitch is available in my website, theyarnbowlcrochet.com. Meanwhile, if you are new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe to the Yarn Bowl and click on the bell icon as well, so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. I'll be using a size 4 yarn for demonstrating this stitch. It's Bella Donna yarn from I Love This Yarn from Hobby Lobby, and I'll be using 5mm crochet hook and scissors. So starting row 1, I'm going to go ahead, work 26 chains. Go ahead, work 26 chains. So once you're done working 26 chains, I'm going to go ahead, work 1 single crochet on this second chain from the hook, and then I'm going to work 1 single crochet on each chain till the end. So go ahead, work 1 single crochet on each chain till the end. So now our row 1 is complete. For the next row, we are going to work on a new stitch called Pebble Stitch. It's similar to puff stitch. We are going to yarn over, insert your hook on the stitch, pull up a loop, and then we are going to repeat the entire step 2 more times, and we will have 7 loops on the hook, and we are going to yarn over, pull through all the 7 loops. This creates a textured stitch on the front. So we are going to repeat all this row entirely on the wrong side. So every time we work pebble stitch, we're going to work on the wrong side. So come, let's see how to work this stitch. So now I'm going to work row 2. For that I'm going to chain 1, turn to the wrong side. So this is our wrong side. So now let's start working the pebble stitch. So in the very same stitch, I'm going to work 1 single crochet, and in the next stitch I'm going to work pebble stitch. So we are going to yarn over, insert your hook on the stitch, pull up the loop, and then we are going to repeat this step 2 more times. That is, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch and pull up a loop. And we have 7 loops on the hook. We are going to yarn over and pull through all the 7 loops. So that's your pebble stitch round. So we're going to repeat this step again. So in the next stitch we are going to work 1 single crochet, and in the next stitch we're going to work a pebble stitch. So this is going to give you a nice texture to your stitch, and we are going to repeat this pattern till the end. That is, in one stitch we are going to work 1 single crochet. In the next stitch we are going to work 1 pebble stitch. So we are going to repeat this till the end, and in the last stitch we'll end with 1 single crochet. So at the end of this row we will have 13 single crochet stitches and 12 pebble stitches. So with this our row 2 is complete. Let's proceed with row 3. So row 3 is a regular single crochet round. So we're going to chain 1, turn and work on your right side. So I'm going to chain 1, turn your work to my right side, and then I'm going to work 1 single crochet on top of single crochet of the previous row, and we are going to work 1 single crochet on top of single crochet of the previous row and 1 single crochet on top of pebble stitch of the previous row. So this entire row is only single crochets, so we are going to work 1 single crochet on top of single crochet of the previous row and 1 single crochet on top of the pebble stitch of the previous row. So continue working like this till the end. So at the end of this row we will have 25 single crochet stitches. So now our single crochet row is complete. Next row will be again pebble stitch row. So we're going to chain 1. This chain 1 does not count as a stitch, and turn your work to the wrong side. And now here in this row we are going to start off with the pebble stitch. So we're going to work 1 pebble stitch on the same stitch and 1 single crochet on next stitch. So we're going to alternate between pebble stitch in 1 stitch and 1 single crochet in the next stitch till the end. So row 2 you would have started with 1 single crochet in 1 stitch and 1 pebble stitch on the next stitch, but this row we are going to start with pebble stitch in 1 stitch and single crochet in the next stitch. Now if you see, this pebble stitch in the new row is in between the pebble stitches of the previous row 2 pebble stitch rows. So that's why we alternate by starting off with single crochet in our first pebble stitch row, and now in this pebble stitch row we start off with pebble stitch. So we're going to alternate between pebble stitch in 1 stitch and single crochet on the next stitch till the end, and in the last stitch work a pebble stitch. So at the end of this row we will have 13 pebble stitch and 12 single crochet stitches. So now our row 4 is complete. We are going to start off with row 5. For that we are going to chain 1, which does not count as a stitch, and turn your work to the right side. So we are going to work 1 single crochet on top of pebble stitch of the previous row and 1 single crochet on top of single crochet of the previous row till the end. So go ahead, work one single crochet on top of pebble stitch of the previous row and one single crochet on top of single crochet of the previous row till the end. So at the end of this row we will have 25 single crochet stitches. So this is how our stitch looks like now. So it looks very beautiful. So it gives a nice texture to any project that you do. So now again from this row on we are going to repeat from row 2 to row 5 till your desired length. So we are going to start off with a single crochet and then pebble stitch on the next stitch, single crochet on the next stitch, pebble stitch on the next stitch. We are going to repeat that till the end. So go ahead, work this row. I will meet you at the end of this row. So now we have completed the pebble stitch row. So we're going to end this row by working a single crochet, and then we're going to chain one, turn to the right side, and now it's a single crochet row. So we're going to work one single crochet on each stitch till the end. So we will have 25 single crochet. So go ahead, work one single crochet till the end. So we're going to end our single crochet row here. So next is going to be our pebble stitch row. We'll chain one, which does not count as a stitch, and turn your work to the wrong side. And in this row we start off with pebble stitch and end with pebble stitch. So we're starting off with pebble stitch in one stitch, and then in the next stitch we are going to work single crochet, and then in the next stitch we are going to work a pebble stitch, and then in the next stitch work a single crochet. So continue working like this till the end. So we're going to end this pebble stitch row by working a pebble stitch on the last stitch. So in this row we will have 13 pebble stitch and 12 single crochet stitches. So in the next, for the next row we are going to chain one, turn to the right side, and we'll work one single crochet on top of each stitches. As you may have seen, we are going to repeat this row 2 to row 5 until your desired length of your project. And I hope you found this tutorial easy to follow. Try this stitch or practice this stitch at home and let me know your comment. The written instruction for this beautiful textured pebble stitch is available in my website, theyarnbowlcrochet.com. You can find many other fun free small and interesting projects in my website, and the written patterns are absolutely free. Try this at home and let me know your comment. Please do not forget to subscribe to the Yarn Bowl and click on the bell icon as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.